Hi there, Marguerita here from the Conscious Wealth Institute. Now, it's the end of 2013 and we are just moving into the new year, 2014. Now, that means there are going to be plenty of people making New Year's resolutions. And you know what happens to most New Year's resolutions, don't you? Yeah, they don't even get past day one or week one, let alone see out the rest of the year and make a really big difference in your life. So what I'm going to help you with today is a 12-step program to help you to make your New Year's resolutions stick so that by the end of 2014, your life looks totally different to what it did at the beginning of 2014. Okay, so you ready for my 12-step program? Sounds a little bit like Alcoholics Anonymous, doesn't it? But it's not, seriously. The 12 steps are really, really simple, and if you put these in place, you will absolutely achieve whatever New Year's resolution or resolutions you actually put in place for the year. So now, if it's beyond the beginning of 2014 and you've already given up, you've already failed on your New Year's resolutions, then this is the time. Start right here, right now. There is never a better time to make a change in your life than right here, right now. So don't wait until 2015. Start now. Okay, so here is the first step. So whatever goal you set, whatever resolution you put in place, needs to have a real meaning for you. So for instance, it can't just be, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to go to the gym and get fit this year. It must be something that's meaningful for you. What will it mean when you achieve that goal? So it needs to be quite specific. So if you want to lose weight, you want to lose 10 kilos, 15 kilos, 20 kilos, then you want to make it mean something. So what will that do for your life? Will it be so that you can play more with your children? So that you can feel vibrant and healthy and alive when you jump out of bed in the morning? You know that losing weight will give you more self-confidence, a higher sense of self-esteem. You'll be able to achieve more. What will it mean to you when you lose that weight? Or if you want to quit smoking, what will that mean to you? Will it mean that you can stop feeling tired and lethargic every time you get out of bed and just walk to the bathroom? Or you can't walk up the stairs because you're having difficulty breathing? Will it mean that you can actually go out with people and not have to separate yourself from the rest of the group because you want to have a cigarette and they're not smoking? What is the vision behind it? What will drive you to really achieve that goal? What can you set in your place in your mind? What will inspire you to stick to that goal? If it's to achieve more wealth in your life, how much wealth? Give it a number, and don't give it a number like, I want an extra $5,000 for a year. If that's going to make a really, really big difference in your life, great. But if it's not going to make a really big difference, set a goal like, I want to make an extra $50,000 this year. That will make a difference in your life. It will also push you to actually play a bigger game. It will bring up inspiration for you. It will challenge you, but that's the whole point. So when you set your goal, make sure it's something that inspires you and give it meaning. Give it a real value that will make sure you stick to it. Here's number 2 in the program. Make it fun and something that you can achieve, something that's doable. Don't say that I'm going to go from $0 to $10 million because it will seem insurmountable to you. If you're the kind of person that sets massive goals and is able to achieve them, then sure, go for it. But if you've never really achieved anything before in your life, then, you know, that's probably not a good goal to set. Set something that's doable, but also make it fun. I mean, if you set a goal to earn an extra $50,000 for a year, and then you go, oh, well, that means that I'm going to have to work an extra 10 to 15 hours a week, and then I'm going to miss out on seeing my kids, and then I'm going to have to stop doing those fun things that I need to do. Sure, there are going to be some sacrifices that you need to make, but don't take all the fun out of it. If you want to lose weight, don't say, well, I'm going to have to diet for the rest of this year, and I'm going to have to make sure I work really hard to the point where I'm so exhausted that I vomit, and kill me now. Make it fun, and do stuff that you enjoy doing. This is really, really essential. If you want to achieve more wealth, do it through your passion. Do it through something that you love. If you want to lose weight, then choose activities and things that you really enjoy. Change your lifestyle for a lifetime, something that you can do, rather than making it something that is a real chore and a task and a drudgery and something that you're going to give up on. For instance, if you want to lose weight, then choose a food that you love and that you eat all the time, and just eliminate that food from your diet. And then in the next 3 days, so just do that for 3 days, then choose another food that you love that you know is not good for you and is not helping your weight, and you eliminate that from your diet, or make it 4 days, whatever interval is doable for you. And then introduce foods that you enjoy that are much better and more healthy for you, but make it doable. Okay, here's step number 3. This is really, really important, and it's something that most people never do. Do you know that the people who write their goals down are 95% more likely to achieve them than those who don't? 95%. It's so simple to do. Write your goals down. Put them somewhere where you can see them on a really regular basis, every day preferably. Put them in several places around the house if you need to. Write them in the front of your diary. Get a diary for the beginning of the year and write your goals down in your diary and review them all the time. Review them, change them if you need to, but definitely write your goals down. It will really help to set you up for success. Step number 4 is to chunk your goals down. So if you want to lose 20 kilos for the year, then make sure that you have a goal for 6 months, and then a goal for 3 months, and then a goal for 1 month, and then a goal for a week. So you chunk those goals down and you're achieving little things along the way. This builds your own belief in yourself. It builds the habit of success because you're achieving those little goals. You feel a real sense of accomplishment and achievement, and it just drives you to go further and further and further. But if you don't chunk it down, then it's going to be really difficult for you to stick to achieving those goals. Okay, here's step number 5. Have a plan. This is not rocket science. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So again, if you want to lose weight, be very specific about how you're going to do that. So are you going to go to the gym? Are you going to take up a new sport? What kind of foods are you going to eliminate from your diet? What kind of lifestyle are you going to adopt that's going to help you to do that? Are you going to stop sort of going to the patisserie sort of 2 or 3 times a week and buying those really lovely cakes and pastries that you enjoy so much on such a regular basis? It doesn't mean you have to cut out all of this all the time. It's like you can be really, really good 6 days a week, and then on the 7th day you can relax a bit and enjoy some of those things that you really like, and then get back on the wagon the next day. But you must have a plan. If you want to achieve an extra $50,000 for the year, or whatever your goal happens to be, then how do you plan to do that? And remember to make it fun. Choose something that you really enjoy doing, but set it out so you actually have a plan to follow. And this plan doesn't have to be totally rigid. You can change the plan and review it as you go, because you are going to grow into a different person as you go forward in 2014 and achieve your goals. So it's really important that when you review them and you review your plan, that you allow yourself to adjust it as necessary. But make sure you at least have a plan and make it as detailed as you possibly can, and then stick to it. Review it, see it often, stick to it. Okay, here's step number 6. Accountability is huge in helping you to achieve anything that you set your mind to. So have a buddy. If you want to start exercising and get fit, have a buddy who is just as invested and passionate about achieving that goal as you are. Or you can have a coach. Coaches are fantastic for holding you accountable and making sure that you never give up on your goals and dreams. But there needs to be some sort of accountability. So tell somebody about your goal and make sure that you have somebody that you are reporting to in some way to be able to stick to that goal. Okay, step number 7. Either join a mastermind group who have a very similar mindset, similar values to you, similar ideals to you, or if you don't know of one, then start one yourself. A mastermind group is fantastic for many, many different reasons. Firstly, it's a big part of the accountability in number 6. Secondly, they will help you to brainstorm. They will guide you with different ideas and inspiration. They will support you when you need it. They will give you a kick in the butt when you need it. A mastermind group is just one of the most powerful things that you could join or be a part of in achieving your goals and dreams. But you must make sure that they're on the same page as you and they are ready to hold you accountable when you need to be, okay? So step number 8. Okay, now this may seem a little strange, acceptance and love, but this is about accepting and loving where you are right now. If you are going to beat yourself up and lament and cry about all the things that you haven't achieved or the fact that you have put on 20, 25 kilos and now it's going to be hard work to get it off, or the fact that you've been struggling financially all your life and blah, 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 it's a story. The more time and energy you spend on the story, the more time and energy you are wasting on the story. Precious time and energy that you will never get back and that you can spend on moving forward and achieving your goals. Find a way to love and accept where you are right now, who you are right now. Everything that you have become and achieved, love and accept that now. Then invest all that precious time and energy in moving forward to a different place. There is no point in beating yourself up. That just brings up toxic emotions like shame and guilt, and you will never get beyond that if you get stuck in it. Okay, step number 9. Have a reward system whereby when you reach a particular milestone, you can do something that really rewards you for that. Celebrate. It's all about celebrating the successes that you have along the way. Now, if you're losing weight, then just because you've lost 5 kilos, I don't suggest that you go to the nearest Sara Lee cheesecake shop and buy the biggest cheesecake you can find and scoff into that. What I suggest you do is maybe go and buy yourself a lovely new dress that's within your budget, but something that you couldn't have worn before that looks absolutely smoking hot. Buy that and go out somewhere nice and feel fabulous. That's a great reward. Or maybe if you've chunked down your goals to achieve that extra cash for the year, that $50,000 or $100,000 for the year, and you've achieved a particular milestone, reward yourself by buying something nice. Don't blow the whole lot, but something that you might have always wanted or prized or you've never felt you could afford. Gift that to yourself so you can actually really benefit and celebrate and feel how good it is to achieve these results along the way. It's really essential that you learn to celebrate and reward yourself for what you're achieving. Maybe it's going out for a special night out or just something really special that you wouldn't normally do and feels absolutely amazing. Number 10. Okay, own it now. Now this is about several different things. Firstly, it's self-esteem and self-confidence. It's stepping into your brilliance. It's actually being the person within you who is already the person that you want to be. I know that may sound like you're leaping a great divide here. But seriously, if you want to achieve an extra $50,000, you're going to have to step up, really step up. And if you step up with confidence, that reverberates all out to the universe. The universe picks up on that. It actually sees that you are already owning the brilliant person that you truly are, owning your infinite power and potential, and it responds to that. Also, the people around you will respond to that. It's owning your space, owning your brilliance, owning your infinite power and potential. That in and of itself may take practice, but man, once you do that, you feel strong, confident, and just fake it till you make it. You know, even by changing your posture, standing up straight and tall and strong immediately changes the chemistry in your body and changes the thought patterns that you have. I know if you've never heard of this before, it may sound a little bit far-fetched, but try it. Next time you feel weak or you feel like you can't do it, or stand up straight and tall, change your physiology. Step into your confident self. Be that person. Own your space. And see how the chemistry and the thoughts immediately change within your body. This is a really, really powerful trick, and you could do it anywhere, anytime, anyhow. And if you're finding that the people around you are sort of putting you down or whatever, stand up straight and tall and stare them straight in the eyes. Man, they will back down so damn fast, it will be shocking to you. Okay, number 11. This is probably the most important step you will take. You cannot achieve anything without doing this. Your psychology is the absolute essential part that you cannot miss out. It's your psychology that has prevented you from achieving these goals in the past. You must learn to master your psychology, your belief systems, your conditioning, any negative emotions that you have. This is all your psychology. And I'll be talking about mastering your psychology in another video. But this is an absolute important, totally essential, not just important, essential step to achieving any goal. And there are many and various ways that you can do this, and there are certainly techniques that I use that I love, are very powerful, and can really turn your psychology around quickly. But you know what? Everybody who has ever achieved anything and is still achieving, all the super achievers are always working on their psychology, because they're always looking to play a bigger game. And if you want to play a bigger game, you've got to go to the next step of mastering your psychology. So this is absolutely, if you take nothing else out of this, learn to master your psychology. Number 12. Now, whilst I wouldn't say this is an essential step, it will certainly accelerate your results. It will almost ensure that you're going to achieve your results for the year. Getting a coach is one of the most powerful things you could do to help you master your psychology and put all these other steps into place. A coach, a good coach, will help you to achieve your goals way faster and become and actually achieve goals way beyond what you ever dreamed possible. And if you think about it, all the super achievers have mentors and coaches that they follow. All the elite athletes, they couldn't do it without their coach. Their coach is on the sidelines, not just cheering them on, but helping them to master their psychology, to master their technique, to upgrade their skills, to get clarity about their goals, to help them to step up and know that they can actually achieve more than they think is possible. You need somebody like that on your side, and a coach is absolutely the way to be able to do that. Now, I lied to you. I said there's a 12-step program. There's just one more step. Start now. Don't wait. Too many people think they're not good enough, they haven't got the right skills, it's not the right time. You know what? Your ducks are never going to line up in a row. Do not wait for everything to be perfect, because it never ever will be. Get started right now. Now, I hope you've been taking notes and you've written all these steps down, and that you get started now. Write that down too, because there is never any better time to start to change your life and transform your life than right now, and then take steps every single day toward your goal. So look, if you follow this plan, this program, then you will absolutely achieve your goals and much more than you ever dreamed possible. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and bye for now.